Welcome to this special program. We're in Istanbul, in Turkey, where Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan talks to Al Jazeera. Foreign Minister, thank you for taking the time to talk to us despite just returning from Germany, where of course Gaza was part of your discussions. However, there is a notable disappointment in Turkey because it is accused of not walking the talk when it comes to Gaza. Could you elaborate on the reasons behind this?
I reiterated once again, I cannot accept these accusations. Turkey has always been interested for years in and working for the Palestinian cause, doing all we can. For years, the president of Turkey as well as the Turkish people are very sensitive to this cause. And I'll give you an example. When the recent crisis of Gaza erupted, we headed to the Turkish parliament, presented a brief to all the political parties represented in the parliament, and we demonstrated the perspective of the government. Turkey has been supporting Gaza for years, namely in the reconstruction efforts, working also towards bringing the Palestinians together and also working for the status of Jerusalem. This is our policy and our strategy. We are doing at all fronts, diplomatic and elsewhere.
göstermeye devam edecek.
نعم هذا كان قبل السابع من أكتوبر.
Yes, that was prior to October 7. Still, at the same time, as you are doing all this work for Gaza, there were strong rapprochement efforts between Turkey and Israel. And there was a meeting in New York with Prime Minister Netanyahu and Turkish President Erdogan to promote this rapprochement, including significant economic projects.
Evet,
As you know, after October 7th, the position of Turkey is different than before. Before that, there was a sentiment of normalization across the region. Turkey wanted to be a constructive part to a policy. However, there is no change with respect to Turkish policy towards Gaza. Thousands of Palestinians were killed in Gaza, and we cannot operate as if nothing had happened. Yes, again, our strategy, our policy is that we look at the region from the same perspective. We want to be a constructive, positive player economically and politically. The region must live on and must be robust, but yet it cannot be achieved without resolving the Palestinian conflict. It cannot be achieved without the two-state solution, and without that, there would be no normalization.
نعم سيد الوزير حل الدولتين ربما حل بعيد الآن صار له 30 سنة.
Foreign Minister, the two-state solution is distant now. It's been failing for 30 years. Let's talk about what is happening currently. The priority now is to stop the Israeli war on Gaza. You went to Riyadh and you participated in the Arab Islamic Summit, where 57 nations decided to break the siege on Gaza. A month and a half later, the situation remains the same. Gaza is still under bombardment, starvation, being massacred, killings taking place, and so on. You decided to break the siege. So what is the primary obstacle? Who is stopping it?
Önemli bir soru, biliyorsunuz yani biz politik olarak iki
This is a very important question. As you know, our policy is based on two principles. The first is to achieve an immediate ceasefire. Also, the delivery of relief aid into Gaza immediately without delay. During the first and second wars on Gaza, we played a mediatory role between the two parties without losing sight of achieving a ceasefire. Now, together with the ceasefire, we must focus on the two-state solution. Otherwise, there will be a third, fourth, and fifth war on Gaza. And in order to steer away from this, we must achieve the two-state solution. We